Here's the ultimate guide for the Pokemon Go UNOVA tour. I've been playing Pokemon Go for 9 years, so I have a pretty good idea of how to make the most out of these events. Remember, we have live events in Los Angeles, Taiwan, and the global UNOVA tour a week later. Real quick, it's going down on February 21st to February 23rd. For the first time ever, a 3-day tour event. That's going to be fun from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. PST. So make sure you guys get your tickets, and I will see you there. Let's get into the details because there's a lot to get into, and it is all awesome. First of all, Pokemon debuts. Black Kyurem and White Kyurem are coming to Pokemon Go for the first time ever. Brand new fusion Pokemon, brand new legendaries, and they're gonna be crazy. It sounds like they're gonna be available in special research, and they're definitely gonna be available in raids. We'll talk more about that in a second, but very exciting thing off the rip. Of course, this is a new fusion in the game. Here's how to fuse Kyurem really quick. For the black version, you gotta fuse a Kyurem and a Zekrom using 1000 volt fusion energy, 30 Kyurem candy, and 30 Zekrom candy. And it's the same for the White Kyurem, except you fuse a Kyurem and a Reshiram, also using 1000 Blaze fusion energy, 30 Kyurem candy, and 30 Reshiram candy. As usual, the fused Pokemon is going to remain in its form until the trainer separates them, so it is going to stay a Black Kyurem or a White Kyurem until you choose not to. It's not like going to last a certain amount of hours. It's forever. After you do the fusions, we're actually going to get access to the new moves Freeze, Shock, and Ice Burn. So if you have a Black Kyurem with a charge attack Glaciate, that move will now become Freeze, Shock, which is very cool. Or if you had a White Kyurem with the charge attack Glaciate, that will transform into Ice Burn. Pretty nice. Again, to do the fusion, you need fusion energy, which you guys are going to get out of the Kyurem raids, which we're going to talk about in just a second. And this is great. Shiny Meloetta makes its Pokemon Go debut. One thing you guys need to understand, this is a really rare shiny Pokemon in all of Pokemon, because this Pokemon was just released for the first time ever officially very recently, and we're already getting it in Pokemon Go. This is massive news for Pokemon fans in general. Very exciting. Speaking of exciting, we got new shiny Pokemon. The shiny forms of Deerling are coming to Pokemon Go. 4 of them, so stay on the lookout for that. And of course, they evolve into Sawsbuck with 4 extra new shinies right there. Very exciting stuff. I'm excited for that. And probably the best part, shiny Sigilyph, Buffalant, and Maractus are coming to Pokemon Go as well. Beautiful shinies, really rare regional Pokemon, and of course, they're going to be mainly featured in the 10-kilometer egg pool. The 10-kilometer eggs during a tour event are always really, really good, and they only have these regional Pokemon, so this is your best chance to get some of the rarest shinies in the game. Now let's talk about the raids. So in 5-star raids, we are going to have Reshiram, Zekrom, the Black Kyurem, and the White Kyurem. Now listen, all of these Pokemon are super useful. Reshiram, one of the top tier fire attackers. Zekrom, one of the top tier electric type attackers. They're both dragon types and they're both awesome. So make sure you guys are raiding those Pokemon because they are very good. And then of course, the Black and White Kyurem are in raids. Super fun, but you are going to get a regular Kyurem after the raid. You are not going to encounter Black or White Kyurem, but those are the raids where you get the fusion energies. So make sure you guys raid some to get that energy. In 3-star raids, we have just Druddigon. Hopefully there's more than just that, but it's a cool shiny. I don't have that. And then in 1-stars, we have the Generation 5 starters, Snivy, Tepig, and Oshawott, all shiny eligible, whatever. For people that care, new location backgrounds, there's going to be a new location background, which is probably going to be this picture right here, minus the logo, of course, behind the Pokemon, and it's going to be available for Pokemon from 5-star raids. So any Reshiram, Zekrom, or Kyurem you guys catch can have this location background. Really rare, really exciting stuff if you guys care about it. I do. Here are the spawns for the event. Our first habitat has some pretty solid ones. You got Drillbur in here, rare shinies with Tortuga, the new shiny Deerling. Of course, Axew's a great shiny as well. Plus, we have some new costume Pokemon. 4 new costume Pikachu and Druddigon in the wild. The second habitat's not bad either. You got Timber in there, Ducklet, the new Deerling, Ferroseed, and then the costume Pikachus and Druddigon. Third habitat's got Darumaka, Arkin, the other Deerling, Emolga, the other Pikachus and Druddigon. And then the final habitat has some pretty solid ones. Solasis, Yamask, Gothita, Litwick, Dino, Gollet. This is definitely the best habitat in my opinion. Let me know in the comments down below which one you guys are going to be hunting for the most. To be honest, I think winter and autumn are the best ones by far. We got event eggs as well. 2-kilometer eggs will be Roggenrola, Timber, Carablast, Shelmet, and Larvesta. This is probably your best chance to get one of the rarest shinies in the game with Larvesta. That is not an over-exaggeration. Larvesta is only in eggs, and it's super hard to hatch. Here's your best chance with 2-kilometer eggs. 5 kilometers are Throw, Sock, Heatmore, Durant, and another Larvesta chance, which is great. So regional Pokemon with their shiny variants, very nice. And in 10-kilometer eggs, of course, Maractus, Sigilyph, Buffalant, 3 brand new shiny regionals, gonna be super rare, and Larvesta again. So they're really trying to get us to Larvesta. Fingers crossed I can make it happen, because if I don't get it here, I'll never get it again. On your incenses, you can get the following unknowns: ANOUNV. They spell out UNOVA, if you guys didn't put that together. They're all shiny eligible, and of course they're not going to be available on the daily incense, which never makes sense to me, but okay. There's going to be UNOVA snapshots. If you guys want to get more encounters with the costume Pikachu, you guys can get one, and of course they can be shiny. You can get up to 12 snapshots a day, which is very exciting. So 36 chances at a costume Pikachu. Good luck. That would be a great shiny to get. Of course, we have a lot of research in this event. My gosh, there's 2 sides to every story. There's going to be a special research story that's going to hand out a bunch of legendaries, I would assume. Reshiram, Zekrom, probably Kyurem, a lot of fusion energy. And this is my favorite part of the event. So it looks like we're getting encounters with Tornadus, Thundurus, and Landorus, right? Now that's exciting. It's going to be available in research encounters, but if you guys remember with the past tours, for example, at the Sinnoh tour just last year, we usually get roaming legendaries. Like last year, we had Azelf, Mesprit, and Uxie in the wild, and they were shiny eligible. They were super hard to catch, but of course, if they were shiny, they didn't run away, and that was really, really exciting. The year before that, we had Wild Latios and Latias at the tour event. Those were great. The year before that, we had the roaming legendary beasts. So hopefully they keep up the trend and these Pokemon are available in the wild. If they're not, that would be a massive bummer, but I expect these 3 guys to be out and about. Here are a bunch of field research encounters. We have Costume Pikachu, Basculin, both forms, which are both extremely rare. No one really cares about them, but they are really rare shiny, so you know. And then of course the new shiny Deerling as well. Plus they have an increased chance of being extra small or large, which doesn't really matter, but it's kind of cool. And then there's this new thing called Enigma Field Research. I don't really understand it. You get Enigma Field Research encounters, which it doesn't really... Oh, I get it. They have a guaranteed special background. Okay. So they finally put a name on the field research tasks that get you the guaranteed special background. And it's going to be all of these Pokemon in this pool, which there's some solid ones in here. Darmanitan, Sigilyph is a good one to look out for. Sandile? Yo, Sandile and Sigilyph are going to be the big ones to search for during this event. Good luck on that, man. That's crazy. Of course, there's going to be a ton of bonuses in this event. Let's get to it. Boosted shiny odds, half hatch distance for eggs, 6 special trades a day, half Stardust for trades, and 9 raid passes when spinning stops. There's also this, encounter dynamic duos via party play. So new party play challenges will be available, and you can get encounters with Throw, Sock, Heatmore, and Durant. Listen, those aren't musts, but they're regional Pokemon, which can be rare for a lot of people who aren't in those regions. They're great shinies to have. I don't have a few of those, so I'll be on the lookout. This is also a brand new thing while you're out and about in Los Angeles. There's going to be like sponsored metro stations, and they're going to have Team Rocket grunts with new Rocket Pokemon. Shadow, Roggenrola, Drillbur, Timber, Joltik, Litwick, and Gollet. Very exciting stuff. Plus, after defeating a grunt, you can actually get a 12-kilometer egg from a grunt, which is huge, and that's never been a thing before. So make sure you guys be on the lookout. Following Pokemon, man. Sandile, Mindfu, Pawniard, and Vullaby. Some great shinies there. I was really hoping we could get shadow eggs during this event. I feel like that would have been a really cool introduction, a great feature, but of course not. Dive into routes. Basculin, both forms will be available on routes during this event, and they can be shinies. So make sure you're on the lookout for those pretty rare shinies. And I don't think they're ever available outside of these special events, so kind of your only way to get them if you guys care. I really kind of want them, but I don't really care that much. Now, as usual, there's going to be a ton more surprises when we actually get to the event, so make sure you guys are subscribed so you guys can see those videos, because I will be there live and in person, and I will experience all of that. So if you guys want to get a first look, subscribe to your boy. But there's going to be surprises, and it's looking awesome. But if you want to make your experience even more awesome, you guys can get these add-ons to your ticket. There's the Raid Lover add-on or the Egg Enthusiast add-on. They're both 15 bucks. Raid Lover gets you 18 raid passes, 5,000 additional XP, 6 additional candies, and 3 additional XL candies. This is my favorite part of the event. I love the Raid Lover one because you do get more value if you guys are going to be raiding a lot. There's 18 raid passes for you and a bunch of bonuses. Or if you guys like to hatch eggs and you guys want to hunt for shiny Larvesta, the regional shinies, you can spend 15 bucks on that add-on for 1/4 egg hatch distance, 3 times hatch XP, candy, and dust. I promise you that makes a difference. I think the number's crazy. It's like if you have a star piece on and you have all that, you're getting like 50, 60, 70,000 dust per hatch batch. It's crazy stuff. So if you're a big walker, you're a big hatcher, that's a good time. Plus, there's an increased chance of 10-kilometer eggs if you guys are hunting for those regionals. Then there's the citywide gameplay add-on, which I feel like is a must. Like, if you're gonna be in LA, whether you're from there or visiting, why not expand this experience throughout the city? So you don't have to just be at the event to enjoy the event spawns. With this add-on, you can get wild encounters with event Pokemon, boosted shiny odds, 6 special trades, half Stardust, half hash distance, and a bunch more stuff throughout the city of Los Angeles. As you can see here, you can extend your play day throughout Los Angeles on your event day or on more days of your choice. So look into that if you guys want more of this event. It is really good, so I would look into it if you guys care. There's going to be merch at the event as well. Honestly, this merch is hot. The lines are insane, so do that first and foremost. Get it out of the way because the lines don't get better. They will sell out. It's going to be tough. If you guys care about this merch, definitely go grab some. You can actually pre-order it right now, which is awesome too, and you can just go pick it up when you're there, which is a really good idea. That's everything you need to know about the actual event details, but here are some general gameplay tips. This day's going to be crazy and it's going to be a lot of fun. So throughout your day, make sure you guys are popping your lucky eggs, star pieces, and your incenses so you guys are getting the most out of the event, especially the eggs and star pieces, man. It can really stack. Of course, prioritize shiny Pokemon and rare Pokemon that you guys need because there's going to be a lot of spawns. Don't get overwhelmed with the random stuff. Make sure you guys are catching the rare stuff or the important, useful Pokemon. Of course, storage is always an issue, so make sure you guys make storage in your Pokemon bag and in your item bag. If you need to go buy some, do that now. Do not wait till the event. You don't want to run into any errors and you don't want to take time away from this awesome gameplay. On that note, when you guys are playing, make sure you guys are periodically checking for good IV Pokemon, trashing all the bad IV ones, and clearing your item bag so you guys can keep on playing, keep on rolling. Don't forget, you can always Mega Evolve a Pokemon for more candies as well. It doesn't really matter that much. There's so many different Pokemon that you're not really going to find one Mega that really can help a bunch, but if there's a certain Pokemon you need candies for, or XL candies, you can do that and hopefully that helps. And of course, you need balls to catch those Pokemon. So make sure you guys are stacked up on Pokeballs, Great Balls, Ultra Balls, and a bunch of berries, high tier potions, and revives if you guys are going to raid a lot. Make sure you guys have a sufficient amount of items going into the event because there's going to be a lot to do. And of course, throughout your day, make sure you guys are staying fueled up. There's going to be food stations and hydration stations. So make sure you guys are fueled and hydrated throughout your day because you don't want anything to happen and anything to take away from this experience. Make sure you guys are charged up, bring your portable chargers, charge your gosh darn phones, and most importantly, have a fantastic time, ladies and gents. It's going to be a beautiful event. Every time I go here, I get to see you guys, interact with you guys, find out this was your first event, this was your second event, what a beautiful experience it was for you. It's a beautiful thing, truly. So make sure you guys take a second, enjoy it for what it is, make some friends, you know, take some pictures and really soak in and enjoy the moment because you came all the way out there to have a good time, and hopefully you guys do. And yes, I will be at this event. Like I mentioned earlier, I actually have a meet and greet on all 3 days. I believe, when is it? Here it is. It's all 3 days from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. at the meet and greet tents. I don't know where those are going to be. I don't know if we got a map of this event yet, but make sure you guys come through, say what's up. We can hang out, take a picture, sign some stuff. I don't know if we can really get a trade in or not. There's going to be a lot of people that want to trade, so I might not be able to trade with everybody, but definitely come through, say what's up. I would appreciate it, man. But can't wait to meet a lot of you guys there. It's always a really fun experience to just hang out with you guys and hang out with the community and man, just be a part of it. It's a beautiful thing. Good luck to everybody out there. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys are looking forward to most, what your guys' goals are. If you guys want to see what these tour events are like, do a little bit of scouting beforehand. I got a bunch of videos on the channel from past tour events. I was at all of them. I'm talking Sinnoh, Hoenn, Johto, Kanto. We've played them all. There's videos on all those on the channel. Go check them out if you want to see what they're like. I promise you're going to enjoy them.